I'm in luscious Lancashire. They may be amateurs, but today they're gonna cook right here in a professional kitchen. Yes, it's a big challenge, but I'm sure they can do it. So let's find out how our second cook make their dish at home.
Bruno Paulison is a 45-year-old technical operator from Croston in Lancashire. Here with wife Debbie and son Gabriel. His dish comes all the way from the Loire Valley, Grandma Emilienne's veal comtoise.
I want something tasty, reminds me of my childhood in France. I cook, yeah, I have to cook, yeah. First, in a large pan, heat some sunflower oil and lightly brown my fillets of veal. I check my meat, it needs to be golden. Once the veal is cooked, I place it in individual dishes and top it with Parma ham. Now I'm going to put cheese. My parents were both working when we were living in Paris, so every time I had some holidays when I was a kid, I used to spend my holidays with my grandma. Every day I was following her like a little dog everywhere. So everywhere she was going, I was with her. Everything she was doing, I was with her. And then I was cooking with her, and that's how I don't know if I developed it, but I like to eat. Like maybe old French guy, but I like to eat, and I like to eat good stuff. So people on diet, don't look. I'm going to keep the stock and add some butter and fry the mushroom in it. Loads of cream in fresh cooking, loads of butter, loads of things with no good, but there are less heart attack in France than there is in England. I don't know why. Maybe they drink more wine, that's maybe why. Mushroom in. It's a shame you can't bottle smells because some smell will get you way back to your childhood. Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. I add 250 ml of double cream. This is Calvados, which is an apple brandy. That's what's left out of a gallon. And I didn't drink all the rest. No, I just shared with friends. So I'm going to put a little bit in it. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. Oh. And now, they're all going to go in the oven for about 10 minutes. So I'm going to cook haricot vert, which is green beans, in butter and garlic. At the same time, I'm gonna grill some bacon. Okay, now I think it's time to enjoy it while I've tried to prepare, but it's gonna be a great experience anyway. Thank you.
That's Bruno's Grandma Emilienne's veal comtoise, served with green beans wrapped in smoked bacon. A dish with impeccable French origins.
So, Bruno, tell me the history behind your dish.
This dish goes back, as far as I can remember, to my great-grandma, Julienne, I'd say beginning of the century. My grandmother, Emilienne, started to make that dish. She got it from her mum. She was born in a farm, my grandma, Emilienne. She was born in a farm in 1920 in France, in a very rural area. And she's been brought up just before the war, so it was a hard time for everybody. So it was mainly farm produce, nothing from the town, and they were very restricted. And I guess that's where you learn how to do what you've got. You really do. My grandma used to make fantastic dishes, and well, she passed away now. But that's what I remember mostly about her.
Tell me a little bit about the memory you have when you were a little boy, cooking with your grandmother, with your mother. What do you remember?
I saw her doing it when I was a young boy. In 1968, my parents sent me to her house in the Loire Valley. Because of the trouble they had in Paris. And that's how I started to get into the kitchen, because I was always with her. So she started to cook all the time, and she could make a king's meal with leftovers, you see. She was fantastic for cooking and other things, of course.
Bruno, tell me, what would it mean to you and to your family to win today's competition and have this fantastic dish on a restaurant menu for a month?
It would be a tribute for my grandma. She was a very nice woman, and I hope where she is, she can see what I'm doing, and I hope she'll be happy somehow. Yeah.
Today, our three home cooks are rising to the challenge of making their family recipes for the first time in a professional kitchen. It's going to be a tough decision for Gino, as all three are determined that their dish will win the coveted place on this restaurant's menu for a month. Earlier, we met Julie Wally, who is making Great Granny Annie's Lancashire fish pie, and Bruno Pauluson, who is making Grandma Emilienne's veal comtoise.
We have had 2 dishes, each with incredible stories. But you know, I always like 3 courses.